So I'm Greg Mumford, I'm the Chief Executive of Hoseasons Leisure Limited. We operate boating holidays in the Broads National Park, along with this the holiday park at Hemsby.
So hi, I'm Laura Corner. I work for Leisure Resorts as the General Manager at Hoseasons Lodges. Leisure Resorts has been going as a company for around about 18 months now, new to the rental market side of the business, and yeah, we're doing really well and enjoying what we're doing.
Hello, my name is Donna Stevenson and I'm the Park Manager here at North Lakes Lodges, Brayton Park, Espatria, Cumbria.
So yeah, as a business we chose to have hot tubs in our lodges purely because of the market. I think they're so popular and in fashion at the minute, and I think if we didn't have them we wouldn't have half the business we've created this year. Jacuzzi was a choice because of the product. We obviously hadn't used them before, so we looked around the market, and Gary Malloy, the owner of Leisure Resorts, had a little bit of dealing with them in the past, and naturally after looking around decided they were the best product out there with the best after sales service as well, which is really massively important for us, especially when it's dependent on the holidaymakers' time on the park. If something goes wrong with them, we need to know that we've got that backup from Jacuzzi, and they've been amazing since we've used them.
Well, the decision we took to put the hot tubs on the park was, I have to say, highly influenced by Hoseasons. After attending their conferences for a number of years, it's hard to ignore the fact that a hot tub is an addition to your holiday product that is a must-have. And this winter we went through a major redevelopment process on our holiday park, and we wanted to lift the perception of Hemsby to the public, and we thought by putting a prestige hot tubs onto some of our new units that would help enhance the product.
We opened our lodges in 2014 and our ultimate goal is to give our guests the very best in luxury accommodation. The whole park has a spacious feel, all the lodges are very well set out, they're all built to a very, very high specification.
Well, we chose Jacuzzi because you know, they really are the recognised brand, the recognised quality product. You know, they are of the hot tub industry what Hoover are to the vacuum industry. You know, everybody knows a Jacuzzi by its name and the quality of its product.
In terms of reliability, the hot tubs have been great, to be honest with you. And there's been a few teething issues like you'd expect with 75 of the product. You know, we're never going to have 75 perfect hot tubs out from the start right. But there's been a few issues, and when there's been an issue, we've had a really good team on board from Jacuzzi. They've been on the end of the phone whenever we've needed them. 9 times out of 10 we've been able to fix the problems ourselves with a little bit of help over the phone with them. And other times they've come out, but they've come out in a reliable and time frame and done what we needed them to do to get the lodge back online straight away. So I think the Jacuzzi hot tubs enhance the customer experience massively actually. I don't think we'd be able to generate the revenue we have without them. I think certain family holidays would happen here naturally without the hot tubs, but the single sex parties that we allow and get, the return customers as well that we get that weren't quite knowing they'd use the hot tubs until they arrived and then they found themselves never being out of them. I think that massively helps the business really, and I genuinely don't think we'd have been half as full as we have this year at Hoseasons Lodges without the hot tubs on the park.
Well, I think from the customer experience, you know, by the, as I said earlier, you know, the rebookings for next year, you know, we've only got between 5 and 3 weeks left on every unit that has a hot tub. So from that perspective, they've certainly been well received. And what I would say is an added element is the fact that having a hot tub, you know, on your site allows you a different marketing pitch. So what we've found is by leading with the hot tubs, you know, with our marketing, you know, it does lift the whole holiday park product. I think one thing that we have recognised, with the occupancy rates that we've got, and moving our customer, through our improved products of accommodation, is actually that we've probably, I would say, we've actually undersold, and actually, for next year we need to look at certainly increasing that level of tariff on our hot tub units.
I think some families would have booked at Hoseasons lodges purely because of the location, and they wouldn't have expected to use the hot tubs when they got here. And with them being there, they've used them, and I think that has generated return business. I genuinely don't think some people will be returning on here without the hot tubs on park. I think weekend bookings are massive for the hot tubs. We tend to find that people arriving the Friday, Monday to breaks don't really leave the park, and the hot tubs are a big draw for that break, because without them there wouldn't be a lot to do whilst in the lodge. When we started the business, we did a lot of research in the local area, and we found parks without hot tubs were charging X amount of money per break. We then put hot tubs in ours and charged a larger tariff. In terms of the location, obviously it's identical, they're around the corner from us, and really the only difference we have, apart from our standards and service, which we do pride ourselves on here at Hoseasons lodges, is the hot tubs, and I think that has allowed us to really increase our tariffs, and people are paying them time after time again as well.
So if I was to look at the pricing and the value of the hot tub, I'd actually say that from our own experience, we've actually undervalued it. And so certainly we will look to increase this added value tariff next year. Again, because we've done a major refurbishment this winter and taken it from a chalet park, with 1950s, 1960s chalets on to the level of accommodation we now have, it was very, very important to use recognised brand names and recognise prestige brand names. So, for instance, Jacuzzi, being well recognised and a prestige brand, it's important for us to use this along with all our equipment that we've actually introduced this year. Whether it be our Sky Tykes Trail, we're using the same company that install at Centre Parks, our climbing wall. Came from Chesterton, same company as Chesterton World Adventures. So, when it came to hot tubs, Jacuzzi was our choice.
So in terms of the branding, Jacuzzi was really important to us. Obviously, as you can see at Hoseasons lodges, we spent a lot of money with this refurb, and we didn't want to just put any kind of products with inside that refurb that weren't going to match what we were trying to achieve. We're about luxury, we're about 5-star standards and service, and again, Jacuzzi kind of meets our expectations in that sense.
I mean, I would have no hesitation whatsoever to recommend Jacuzzi for their product and their service, and actually their pre-planning service as well. So for all those reasons, I would have no hesitation but to recommend Jacuzzi.
I'd highly recommend Jacuzzi Hot Tubs to any other business. I think they've been great. Obviously, as a company, again, I said earlier, we were new to this business. 75 lodges, we have 75 of their hot tubs, and we've got another park that we're doing up now, Ullswater Heights. That's what it's called. It's not looking. Anyway, Ullswater Heights. You can cut that out. And of course, without doubt, we straight away thought of Jacuzzi for the hot tubs there. We wouldn't consider using anybody else now. I think we've got a friend for life in Jacuzzi, and we wouldn't hesitate in recommending them to anybody else.